Lions TV, full time for the Den. Mill 2, Middlesbrough 1. Actung Mills, Nick Hart. Crossing over for fun, me and you lately, aren't we?
I know, we're both breathing in at the same time. I'm breathing in more than you, Dan.
What about that?
Great performance, great show today. I said a few times on the podcast, but it was an advertisement for the Championship football. It was a clash of styles, it was a clash of resources, clash of two very different clubs, but it was a magnificent show. I mean, we're saying this because we won it.
Yeah, Middlesbrough, one of the best clubs I've seen so far this season.
They really came back in the second half. They worked the flanks. They were coming down our wings relentlessly. They did well to get themselves back in the game. Yes, it was a Jordan Archer mistake, and that's going to go on his account. But goalkeepers are judged by single errors, aren't they? I mean, the outfield players did their work, but they can get away with an individual error, but Jordan can't. Yeah. That last 20 minutes, Dan, was never ending. I feel exhausted, viewers.
Now, they've got a massive budget, Borough.
They do.
Dare we dream? If we was to buy one player, I mean, I've looked at all these stats pop up here and everywhere. We've considered the fourth least in the Championship this season. If we was to go out and get that striker, I mean, I know we scored 2 today, but we also missed a few and we've been struggling in recent weeks. Dare we dream if we was to splash the cash on a striker in January?
Well, the right kind of striker, yes. But I'll pose a question back to that question, like my ex-wife. Answer a question with a question. Who are you going to bring into this team? That was a magnificent show of spirit, determination and sheer bloody-minded Millwallness. Now, yes, we can do with more quality. We saw what quality can produce. So there was a couple of moments in the first half. They hit the post going down the right. We saw a Sumbalonga, quality player, speed, power. The guy they brought in later, I believe, was from an ex-Barcelona player. Well, these credentials speak for themselves. But are they Millwall players? They got beat today by a Millwall team. That was a team. So, yeah, of course we can do with quality. But
well, I think, people will come back at me. You're always on Archer. Archer's let one in. Morrison's missed one at the end. But I think it's everything else that Morrison and Gregory do aside from the goals. They're the hardest working centre forwards there are. Maybe that's why they don't score as many goals, because they do a lot of work defensively.
I mean, both the goals, the first goal and second goal, were just a result of sheer persistence, and that's what Steve Morrison and Lee Gregory bring to the table. Gregory particularly did a fantastic job today. We saw it a couple of weeks ago against Sheffield United. Yeah, they're not scoring the goals, and there's a couple of chances. I think Morrison had a couple of moments in the second half where could have done better, perhaps. Maybe that's the quality we're talking about, but then you wouldn't get the Steve Morrison leadership role that you get on the pitch and also off the pitch. So 100%. These are easy points to make, but I'd ask all of your viewers, who are you going to bring in and who's going to fit into this Millwall team and bring those qualities with them, because that's what you've got to be paying your money for.
Good question. Cheers, mate. Thank you.